Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making some 3D resin art, and it's going to be used for either your resin pieces or you can use it for your nail art. So either way, you'll get use out of these. And I'm making them for my art projects. And I'm just going to show you what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So what you're going to need is just various molds. You know, I've got bows, roses, some little flowers. Not sure, these are various types of flowers on this one. You'll need some mixing bowls. You'll need a mixing utensil, UV resin, and you're going to need some colorant so you can make different colors. You don't have to stick with just one color. So let's get started. To begin with, I'm going to work with the roses. And don't forget, you do need a UV lamp. So I'm going to start with the roses, and I'm just going to place a little bit. I don't need too much because obviously it's very small molds. A couple drops of the red. I think I'll do 3 drops so that they're really colored vibrant. Mix it up well. And then I'm going to take a lighter and then just make sure I get all the bubbles out. And then I'm just going to use this to dab it into the molds, because molds are really small, so you can't really, you know, just pour it in. So I'm just going to do little droplets just to fill up the mold. Now, you don't have to use just the colorant. You can use mica powder for this also. So I'm going to do red roses first. Oops, I think I put a little bit too much in there. Oops, that one kind of went off to the side there. Okay, and now I'm going to cure these for 90 seconds. So while that's curing, let's pick another mold. And I'm going to do these flowers. And I'm going to do them in, let's see, what would be a good color? Purple. So again, you only need a little bit. And a couple drops of the purple, maybe 1 or 2 only. And I'm going to need my mixing tool, so I'm just going to use a baby wipe and wipe it off. And then mix this up. And then again, I'm just going to drop it in. Now there are some really super tiny ones in here too. I don't think I'm going to be using those. They're so tiny. So I'm going to use the larger ones and just fill them in. Yeah, a little bit too much. You can always take away if you put too much in. That one actually looks like it has a bubble in it. I'm going to pierce that. And there's these other ones here. They're like medium. So like I said, these are great for nail art and for any of your projects that you're working on with resin. And that's about all I'm going to do. So now I'm going to take this one and cure this for 90 seconds. And the roses are done. So we can take them out. Oh, they are rather pretty. I think the smaller ones would be nicer for the nail art, and then even the medium-sized ones, and then the other ones, the larger ones, might be good for your resin projects. Or if you want those on your nails too, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so those are the roses. There. Now I did say I want to make pink ones, so I'm just going to take some white and add a few drops into the red, and we'll see how that turns out. I might need a bit more. And we can lighten up the purple too and use that for a couple flowers. Okay, and then I'll just drop this in again. Also, if you're going to use these for like nail art, you can use the UV gel for nails, and you can use that instead of using the colorant, because you can find many colors in that. Okay. I have just a little bit left, so I'm going to try to just pour it in very carefully into this one little mold here. And then there's another one. And this is just so I don't have any waste. And then I'll clean this off and then mix up the purple. See what that color turns out like. That's just going to be a lighter purple. And we can use, let's see, we can do a couple roses with it. And I see a couple bubbles popping up, so I'm just going to get my lighter and then just go over them to make sure all the bubbles are popped. And then I'm going to cure this for 90 seconds. And here are the other flowers, the purple ones. And now we can just remove them. And these actually look like some of the flowers I bought from Temu, so oops, I don't want to lose any. This one got a bubble in it, so it's not perfect. We're getting a good variety of flowers here. And then, let's see, we can use bows. We can finish up the purple and use up the bows. Or, here's some more flowers we can use. And just drop a little bit into the mold. Now I'm just showing you how to make these. Obviously, when you're working on a project, you're going to be working with certain colors that you choose. So, say if you're doing, oh, maybe a pearlized white pendant and you're going to want darker purple, you can certainly, you know, do something like the white pearlized background and then put these on there. I am going to use these soon to show you like what you could do. So these are just, just did a few of these. I'm just going to put these in for 90 seconds. And here are the light pink. And I don't know what color that turned out to be. That's weird. That one actually turned out like a green. That is crazy. Huh. Well, we will see what happens. It's actually kind of pretty, but why did that do that? I don't know. And here are the light pink. These are pretty roses, I'm telling you. Oops. Now when you cure them, you can cure them, I would say, because you're using the colorant, cure 90 seconds on the top and then turn it over to the back and then cure it again. And that should make sure that it's cured all the way through. Okay, now those are done. All right, so I think we're gonna do some, let me see, I don't even know if you can see all this that I'm doing because I'm putting everything right here. Let's do some black bow ties. Get some UV resin in there. See, this is black. Nope. Nope. Trying to find the black. Okay. Here's the black. So we'll just put a few drops in there. Now, because this is black, we will have to do both sides for 90 seconds, most definitely. Okay, so let me mix that up. And then the other one I'm just going to turn over. Huh, I don't know. That was the light purple. This was the light purple. That's very strange. Okay, so let's do the bow ties now. I hope you can see me. I know I got so many of these all over. Just, oops, move them over a little bit. Yep. I just had to make sure. Alright, so I'm just going to drop this in and make some cute little black bow ties. Now, I did bow ties before. I don't know if you remember. I did like a white bar with the black bow ties on it. I think about maybe a year ago. So if you want, you can go back and look at that and just get inspiration from it, so you know like what you might want to create. It might help you out, give you some ideas. Now, if you put too much in, oops, you can always lift some out. Just make sure you wipe that off and then just lift some out. I don't know if I hit that, but if I'm curing it again, that's perfectly fine. It's not going to hurt anything. I did turn it over. I'm just not sure if I turned it on. See, the little ones are hard to judge as far as when you're dropping it in, because you think it's a small drop, but it is maybe sometimes just a little bit too big. Okay. I think I mixed up just enough, just a little bit's left over. Just seeing which ones are kind of like dipping down a little bit, and then just filling in a little bit more. And they all look good. Oops. Okay. And we'll set that aside. Now we're going to cure this one. And this is light purple. I don't know. Something with the purple and adding the white. It just made a new color. And the centers are kind of weird because they do have like a little touch of color you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but well, they're still usable and they look nice. So all right, so now we just have to wait on the other one. So in the meantime, you just clean up all your utensils that you've used. These, you can either put them under the light and let them harden and then pick out the little pieces, which is a lot easier than just wiping them out. Because sometimes you think you wipe it all out, but you don't quite get everything. So I think we used everything, didn't we? Yes, we did. So we used all these. One was a duplicate mold that I had purchased. That's how much I paid attention to when I was buying them. I bought one week, and then the next week I bought the exact same thing. So let's just see what's going on with this, and you know, we're going to be right back. Okay, and we're back, and these are cured, so we'll just pull them out. These are really cute. That one had a bubble, and it kind of like messed up the side there. My fault. I forgot to use my lighter to make sure there was no bubbles. All right, so that's it for this project. I'm just showing you how to make the little 3D art, resin art pieces, and that is for your projects. So let's do a close-up. So here are all the flowers and the bow ties that I made. And you can see the green ones. It is a pretty color. That was the white and purple, and I don't know why it turned like that. Let's see. So here are the purple. Here are the red roses. Because of the lighting, they look not as vibrant. And then these are the light pink, but they look coral, and even off camera they look coral. And then the black bow ties. So all these can be used for future projects. I hope you liked my video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press that bell for further notifications of my upcoming videos. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to my jewelry, my artwork, and my photography. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.